She's an introvert as well. So we exchanged numbers, and she stepped out of her comfort zone and invited me out for lunch first, right? All right, y'all, what's up? So, I'm diving into a topic today that I know hits close to home for many of us: how to make friends as an introverted adult. Okay? If the thought of putting yourself out there feels a little scary, you are not alone. But don't worry, I've got some tips and tricks that help me. And listen, y'all, I am still growing in that area, but let's talk about it. I got you covered. So I think it's really important to embrace your introversion. It's not something that needs to be, you need to overcome, but a trait that makes you very unique. I heard this woman say one time like this, she's this recovering introvert. And I thought to myself, why do people look at being an introvert as something that you need to recover from? I don't get that. Introverts often form deeper, more like meaningful connections, and I think that's something to celebrate. I actually love being an introvert. I've been an introvert all my life. I love it. So, what is an introvert? Okay, let me look this up. Let me tell y'all, what is an introvert? An introvert is defined as a typically reserved or quiet person who tends to be introspective and enjoys spending time alone. That's definitely me, and I don't see what's wrong with it. So I want to kind of give you like, here are some general characteristics of an introvert. So, needs quiet to concentrate. I don't know about y'all, but that is me. I do not like working at the office at church because it's so distracting to me. I feel like I cannot get anything done. Another characteristic, we're very reflective. Introverts are very aware. We take time making decisions. We feel comfortable being alone. What else? It says we don't like group work. I know for me, when I was in school, I did not like working in groups. I just rather do things on my own. We prefer to write rather than talk. We feel tired after being in a crowd. Yes, that is me. I need to regroup and recharge. We have a few friends, but are very close with the friends that we have. We daydream or use our imaginations to work out a problem. We retreat into our own minds to rest. Can y'all relate? I feel like I can relate almost on every single one of those characteristics that I called out. But so, given these characteristics, how do you leverage this in your quest for friendship? So here's some things I'm going to give y'all some tips that kind of help me, and that's helping me on this journey, because I told y'all I still wrestle with this. We're trying to make friends. So, but number one, start small, right? There's no need to kind of like jump into large, overwhelming social gatherings. That's not me. So instead, I try to focus on settings where, that I or you may just feel more comfortable. And it could be like a Bible study, a small group at church, or even like an intimate women's event. So shared interests are a great icebreaker and can kind of like pave the way for just genuine connection. So when I moved to ATL in 2022, I moved alone with no one. Like, nobody was here with me. It was just me by myself. And I moved for work. And honestly, I like to keep my work life separate from my personal life. So even though I work for a church, my work friends are my work friends. So that's just how I like to operate. Whatever. Maybe God will show me another way one day, but that's how it is right now. So it was very challenging for me to kind of like open up to people. I was about 8 months in when I met my first friend living in ATL. So she's my coworker's wife, and she's also an introvert, right? So I was working with her. I was working with her husband for a little minute before. It was a while, and we're both from Philly. His wife is from Philly, and we both moved to ATL for work, right? But he never introduced me to his wife. So one day after service, I told him, I was like, "You never introduced me to your wife." So he kind of like introduced. It wasn't even him. I'm not giving him the credit because he gonna try to take the credit. I'm not giving him the credit. I said that to him, and then I wound up walking over to where they were sitting, and then I was like, "Is this your wife?" And then he's like, "Yeah, this is." So I'm not giving him the credit. I still think we introduced ourselves to each other, right? So, like I said, she's an introvert as well. So we exchanged numbers, and she stepped out of her comfort zone and invited me out for lunch first, right? I just believe also that it was a divine connection because we have been friends since. So summer 2023, y'all, we were outside and we are going outside today after I finish recording this YouTube video because we made almost like a pact. Like we are going to get out, put ourselves out there and have some fun, right? So it's going on a year now and we've been going strong, but I'm always like nervous about meeting new people. But when we met, we like instantly connected. That's why I feel like I think it was a divine connection. So we are two like-minded women. We share the same beliefs. We have some of the same interests. And she's a wife. That's something I'm aspiring to be. So meeting her, it was scary at first. On my way to meeting her for lunch, I was like all in my head, like, "Oh, I hope this don't be awkward. I hope we don't run out of stuff to say because I'm an introvert. She's an introvert. Like we're gonna be sitting at the table just like silence." But all of that went away as soon as we started talking. We just hit it off right away. So we were able to connect because her husband and I were co-workers and we go to the same church. So that's one tip. Another tip I want to give: online communities, right? Social media is a great way it's like a gold mine for introverts looking to make friends. There's so many Facebook groups and Instagram groups designed to just connect people with each other that have like similar interests. So I would encourage you to just start engaging in conversations online. And when you're ready, you might even suggest meeting up with someone in person or something like that. This literally happened to me a few times when I was living in Philly at the time. I was following someone because I enjoyed her content. And then we found out that we went to the same church and we would, comment here and there on each other's stuff on IG. And then this was like during the pandemic. So once outside opened back up, we were able to kind of like support each other in our different endeavors. I met up with her. She had a photo shoot for the launch of her business, and I went and supported her there. Was in the photo shoot. She helped me with so many ideas for my job. Like I said, we went to the same church, so she would come through and help me with stuff like that. We did an IG live together, all of this stuff and more. So she actually just got married and had a baby. Congrats, girl. But we were able to just connect online, right? So connecting with people online is something you can do straight from the couch, y'all. Look, y'all don't got to go nowhere because I know we're introverts. We like to chill and be in our own space. But get behind that phone and reach out to people. Just say something nice or whatever. It'll go a long way. It's happened a few times for me. I just gave y'all one example. I probably have about like 3 Instagram friends that I've like met up with outside of the gram or outside of online, and we built connections, right? So the last tip that I want to give you is to just be patient. Just be patient and kind to yourself. So making friends, it takes time, and it's okay to take baby steps. Remember, it's about quality, not quantity. You want to be open to meeting and making new friends, right? But I I think Drake got it wrong when he said no new friends, because that was Drake, right? No new friends. I think that was I think that was Drake, y'all. Tell me if it was Drake, but because I just believe in having that core group of day ones. That's great, but as you grow and evolve in life, meeting new like-minded people, it can really catapult you to new levels and spaces that God wants to take you to, right? So celebrate the small victories, like having meaningful conversations or attending little meetups, and you'll gradually start to build a network of friends who just truly understand you and get you. I remember one time I met up with a girl that we were like Instagram friends or whatever, and then I met up with her outside of Instagram. We went to breakfast, and I remember telling her like about my personality, the type of person I am, and I'm like, yeah, I like my friends, they get me, they know me, and I'm very self-aware that I don't need that everyday connection. I have friends, they talk to each other every single day. Like, I don't need that. I'm fine. And I told her, like, yeah, I don't have to talk to my friends. I don't talk to my mom every day. I don't talk to my dad every day. I don't talk to my sister every day. Like, that's just how we are. And that's how I am with some of my relationships. And they know that. And they're cool with that. They embrace that. They don't bother me with that at all. So I'm the friend that normally calls. I'll call if I haven't talked to you in a while. Like, oh, I'm just calling to check up on you. Like, what's up? Or if I have something to tell you, I'm calling you. But every single day, that's just not my thing. That's just me. I just like being chilly to myself. So there's nothing wrong with it. So there you have it, my fellow introverts. Making friends as an adult, it might feel challenging. Yes, I get it, but it's possible. It is absolutely possible, and it can be incredibly like rewarding. So embrace that introversion and find your tribe, and don't forget to enjoy the journey. It's challenging, it's scary, it's uncomfortable, my God. But once you meet that person, you ride or die or whatever. Once you meet that person that gets you and that understands you, you'll be excited that you stepped out of your comfort zone and did something different. So I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you to do something different. If you have somebody at church or a group or something on social media or whatever, I want y'all to reach out, make some kind of conversation, do something different outside of your normal comfort zone and see what happens. That's my challenge to y'all. Let me know how it goes in the comments. Let me know if you're an introvert and if you experience like having experience with feeling like it's just hard to make friends as an adult, and just give me some tips. Have anything work for you, or tell me some challenges that you may be facing. I may be able to drop some gems in the comment. I want to know. So listen, guys, remember, everything begins with the thought. Change your mind, change your life. And if this video has helped you in any way, do me a favor, like it, subscribe, and share. And don't keep it all to yourself. See y'all next time.